you like that tough intro? Paid a guy $6,000 to do that. 6 bands. I think I should have paid him more. I tipped him a couple bands too. I ended up giving the guy $9,000. I won't lie. I think he still deserves more. That intro must have took him like 3 days, dude. That is a tough, and 3 days of like 24-hour cycles. You know, like that probably took him about 72 hours to do. That intro is tough, boy. Jeez. Today I'm going to be telling you guys how I went from little chud to chud boss, okay? Because I've started life as a little chud, now I'm chud boss, you know what I mean? I'm bossing stuff around. I'm a medium-sized, not even a medium-sized, I'm still a small YouTuber, but guess what? I'm boss now. I'm like the boss baby, except I'm not baby. I'm not baby. Nobody call me baby. I'm nobody's baby, except for my boy, or I don't have one of those. I don't have a boyfriend. Hold on now. Anyways, if you're new to the whole Llamarider idea, and you weren't here for the Fortnite stuff, which is what initially blew me up, Llamarider37 probably looks pretty weird. It looks like an Xbox gamer tag, which almost helps with the image that I'm not necessarily trying to present, but the image that sometimes I get that my videos are like old school YouTube. Which, I mean, I can kind of see, right? I don't have a bunch of edits on the screen and stuff, even though I've tried that. You guys didn't like it. Or, not that you guys didn't like it, but those videos just didn't get clicked on. It's like the less editing I do, the better the videos do for me. So I guess it is kind of like old school YouTube. It's just cut up, straight up, just me talking. And, so I guess it is kind of like old YouTube. I'm not going for that, but I guess that's who I was influenced by. So I guess that makes sense. But if you're only here because of that, and I'm fine with that. I don't care about the Instagram or TikTok. I don't care if you're an OG. I don't care about any of that. You know what I mean? That shit, I could care less about that stuff right now. I am fully focused on YouTube. I love doing YouTube. Instagram, and I don't really like short form content at all anymore. But yeah, anyways, if you're just here because of YouTube, my name probably looks pretty weird. And why didn't you pick a better name, you know? But initially, this name was supposed to be bad. It was supposed to be seen as like a lolcow type account. That's what I wanted Llamarider37 to begin as. My biggest influence when I first began Llamarider37, because it was supposed to be a rage bait lolcow account, right? Was XXX31. Now, you're not going to see that reflected in the content. I didn't make similar content to him, but I like the idea of him. Now, he isn't faking it. That's him. You know, he talks about LeBron James' butthole and Nicki Minaj stretch marks or whatever. He talks about that. He does that. That's his life. I wanted to just make an account that was similar to that in a way that it seems like it's just an old person losing his fucking mind. That's really what I wanted it to be. So, Llamarider37 sounded like a guy that's trying to get people to play Fortnite with him, is really what it was. And young people. That's what I was trying to portray. So, like, my first couple videos, my first video that ever did well, quote unquote, it got 5,000 views, and I was geeked. I was, like, telling everybody that I got 5,000 views. I was super geeked. This video was a picture of me dangling my feet, and you're not gonna be able to find this. I know you guys would love to find this. Maybe somebody's downloaded it. I wouldn't mind it coming out. Me dangling my feet, okay, in front of the Fortnite monitor as I'm sitting there in the lobby, I think. And the text says, anyone want to play Fortnite? It's all misspelled terribly. I'm trying to portray myself as a retard. Anyone trying to play Fortnite? 14 to 16F. You know what that means, right? So, really, that's what it was at first. I was just trying to be funny and trying to act like this old creepy guy. So I kept posting those, and also I would, in the background, the songs that I would always play is, you can look up this song, it's amazing. It's by PC on the Track, okay? It's called Suck That Pussy. That is the original Llamarider37 anthem, and Kevin Gates, that's all the music I used to play in the backgrounds of these videos. But yeah, so it started out as that. I kept posting those. And then eventually one day I posted top 5 Fortnite skins I jerk off to. And that blew up. It hit like 1 million views in a couple days. And then from then on, my videos started, you know, getting more and more views, or not more views. I wouldn't hit 1 million for a while after that, but still, like my videos were now getting like, you know, at least 15,000 views per video. So every video for me was a success at that point because 5,000 was cool to me a week ago. Now I've hit 1 million, and you know, I just kept posting weird Fortnite videos. Um. And then Llama37 gets taken down, essentially, gets shadow banned. So the original Llama37 on Instagram gets taken down because I posted a video reviewing Galaxy Gas, I think, because I used to try to be really trendy with the stuff I was talking about, and Galaxy Gas was really funny at that point. That's why I don't like short form content. I hate having to be trendy. I guess the YouTube videos are kind of like that, but at least I kind of care about the politics. Dude, I could care less about 6-7 or, you know, all this bullshit that's, you know, coming, like the brain rot shit. I never cared about it. I think I made like tried to make one video about it. Like, I cannot keep up with these fucking kids. You know what I mean? I'm too old for that shit. I'm 47. Okay? So I guess me being an old creepy guy trying to play Fortnite with people isn't far from the truth. I'm 47. That's just what I do. Anyways, it got shadow banned for like 4 months. Okay, so from September to December, I could not post videos and get views. I was still posting videos. For some reason, I didn't think about creating a second account, which will come into play here in a moment. But I get unshadow banned in December. I think it's like December 19th I get unshadow banned. Okay, this is last year now. I then go on a run. My videos are once again popping. I'm getting a fuck ton of new views and stuff. Like at this point, my videos are hitting like 100,000 views. If my videos don't hit 100,000 views, I'm just disappointed at this point. That's how like decent it was. And I go on this run for like 2 weeks. I'm getting like 1,000 followers a day, which at that time was great. Shit, I mean, I take that now. I get, once again, I don't really care about the short form, but because 1,000 short form followers really means nothing. One of those people are maybe real fans, you know, at the end of the day. Like, say, because right now I'm falling off on all of short form. So, one out of those 1,000 people are actually true fans and they're going to care. One out of 1,000 of those people translated to YouTube, which is really all I cared about, you know, when I was blowing up on short form. But then I blew up just off of this, and that's way better. Because the people coming over from short form for long form, like, yeah, they may have watched a couple videos, but they weren't going to become real fans because they like me, you know, harassing the Fortnite bird. But still, yeah, everything was going back up, okay? And then I get shadow banned like 2 weeks later. You know, I was unshadow banned for 2 weeks. Re-shadow banned 2 weeks later. And then at that point, I was just mentally I was fucked up about it. Because like, why are they ripping this away from me? You know, I hit like 14,000 followers. That's the number I hit. And I was like, damn, they couldn't just let me hit 15,000 followers, you know? So for like 2 months, I'm just like, damn, well, I guess I'll just get unshadow banned soon, guys. And I had to wait another 4 months for that account to get unshadow banned. But in that time, I made Llama37, which is just Llama37 again. But this time, that account went nuclear. Kind of. For Instagram standards, I think it did. I mean, I've now hit, like, I think it's 80,000 followers on there. For Instagram, damn. You know what I mean? For the stupid shit I was doing, in my opinion, that's pretty good. And that account just blew up. Like, super blew up. And then I started posting on TikTok, and I at that point, I'd already been posting on TikTok for like 6 months. But one video blew up on TikTok, and then my whole account blew up. And then I had like 100,000 followers in like less than a month. Once again, that's cool and whatever, but it's not like impressive for me. I just, short form followers are pretty much useless when it comes to like actually being fans. Subscribers, though, I've very quickly learned that like if you guys hit subscribe, you guys really care, you know? And that's why like I appreciate subscribers way more. Because followers, like, you know, it doesn't mean anything. But if you subscribe, you're good. Like, you like 30-minute long videos of me just yapping. So for me, that just matters way more. But yeah, TikTok blows up. I open a Cameo. I start making a shit ton of money on there. I'm not going to say actual figures, but a shit ton of money. And I quit my job. So, I quit my job in the middle of that because I've been wanting to quit my job for a minute. I worked at a warehouse and I hated that shit. I hated it. I hated everybody I worked with. Hated the work. And it's not like I'm not like a loser. You know what I mean? I wasn't like calling off all the time or anything. Like, I'm not like, I don't have a bad work ethic. I just don't like warehouse work. And I don't know why I went back to a warehouse because I've previously worked at a warehouse and I fucking hated it. For some reason, I went back. Well, it was because of pay. The pay was really good at this warehouse, but so yeah, I quit my job, and then Llamarider37 on TikTok and Instagram just keeps blowing up. I keep making more and more money, and during this time, I'm still uploading on YouTube. So I guess this is where YouTube comes into play. When I got shadow banned the first time on Llamarider37, I figure, okay, well, I'm funny. You know what I mean? I may as well open a YouTube because I really like the idea of being a YouTuber, and I've always liked that idea. So I open a YouTube while I'm shadow banned, so I can hopefully grow, hopefully do something without being fucked by the algorithm. And it takes me like 3 weeks to even come up with I Miss Stealing from Walmart, which is the original video. I got the script hanging here on the wall. For me, that script means a lot. It really does mean a lot. It's great, And so I write that, and then I finally record it after like sitting on the script for like 2 weeks. And I upload the video, and the video at first does great. I'm like, holy shit, it gets like 300 views in the first 2 hours, and then you know how the YouTube algorithm works. I don't even know how it works, really. I'm just lucky to have a lot of subscribers, so you guys actually see the shit. Like, I don't have to really work with the algorithm anymore. But yeah, so it gets like 300 views, and then it just dips down. That's how all my videos used to do. So I was happy with that. I thought the video was just going to continue to blow and blow up. I think it's a pretty good video. Obviously, looking back on it, I could have done way better in terms of probably talking. It was my first YouTube video back from when, like, the last YouTube video I made was like 3 years ago. And that was like a Dragon Ball Z tier list. I'll upload that eventually. Maybe I'll upload it on here. I got to edit it out, though. I put a lot of personal information in there. But yeah, so looking back on it, that video could probably be a lot better. But still, the video means a lot to me. I love that video. But I upload it. It dies very quickly. But I gained like 150 subscribers during that time. And that goes to show you, I posted on my Instagram story, and most of those subscribers were... No. I gained fucking 50. Hold on. Let me go look real quick. Because I posted like community posts during this time. I think I said something crazy. I'm not going to put it up on screen because I'm not editing this video. But I think I was saying thank you for like 50 subscribers. Which, I mean, at the time, it means it. So me saying 150 subscribers was wrong. Let's go see. Don't worry, I'm almost there, guys. Sorry, I got to keep you guys engaged while I do it because I don't feel like editing. Okay. 50, yeah, 9 months ago, I said 50 subs. Thank you, guys. Will be a video up tonight in celebration. It's not a huge number, but if there are 50 people in a room, it would seem like a lot. Thank you. Like, yeah, at first, the YouTube channel was not doing great, okay? Okay, so 9 months ago, I posted, thank you for 50 subs. 8 months ago, I posted 100 subs. It took me a month to get 50 subscribers. I get that in like 2 hours now, and I'm not flexing. I'm just saying. It really is crazy. And I'm like saying okay, gonna hit. Okay, so then it took me another 2 months to hit 500 subs. From then it went pretty much up steadily. But yeah, the beginning of YouTube was rough. Was very rough, but I just kept uploading, and that goes to show I am in no way am I doing this for the money. Obviously the money's nice now, okay, but like I am not doing this shit for the money, because I was uploading when I was getting like 150 views a video, if even. Some of those videos got like 70 views. Like I uploaded the Burger King video, the second video, and I think it got like 70 views in like the first month. It's just yeah, so I've been doing YouTube now for what, like 10 months? Almost a year now. No, it's been a year, right? Let me go check again. Hold on. I gotta keep you guys engaged. So yeah, like, yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys? Hey. Let's see. Goddamn, this shit is not working. Alright. Yeah, 10 months ago. Well, let me look at the time. Okay, but I'm surprised I have ads on this video. I don't even think I cared about cursing. Now the video has 4,000 views. It's kind of cool. November 4th. I guess it hasn't been as long. It's been about 11 months. So it's been about a year now. And, yeah, so after that, you know, just kept, and that ties back into the TikTok thing. While I was blowing up on TikTok and all that, I just kept uploading videos. They would get like 500 views or whatever. And I was steadily gaining subscribers, and the views were slightly going up. And then I hit a point where I was getting 1,000 views a video, and I thought that was epic. It pretty much stagnated there for like a month. And then I uploaded Mario Kart World Politics, and we know what happened. We know what has happened since then. I've gained all of you guys. Now this video might get 1,000 views on a second channel, you know, and I'm gonna be happy with that. But that just goes to show now on like the thing that I'm not really trying on, or I guess I'm trying on this. I just don't want to edit, and now that's getting 1,000 views. So it has climbed a lot since Mario Kart World Politics, and so now I mean that's pretty much the how I went from loser chud to boss chud, right? Uploaded Mario Kart World Politics, started streaming, blew up on every platform imaginable. I didn't even know I was blowing up on Twitter at one point. And now we're here. You know what I mean? I do this. YouTube isn't necessarily my full-time income. I do like 3-4 other things for income. But this is essentially my job now. I wake up and thank YouTube. Not like thank you, but like I think about YouTube when I wake up. That's what I do. You know what I mean? It used to be, oh shit, I gotta go to the warehouse, do a 12-hour shift, be unhappy as fuck, be around a bunch of losers. But now it's, I wake up and I think about, oh, what am I gonna record about? Am I gonna stream today? You know, stuff like that. And I'm very grateful to be in that position, and I'm very grateful to be Boss Chud now. It's very, very cool. You tell myself, or I thought it was going to take like 2 to 3 years when I started uploading YouTube videos. I thought it was going to take a very long time. And I know for a lot of YouTubers, that's not even a long time. Some of them will upload for like 5 years before something goes off. So I've been blessed. I don't believe in God or anything, but just pretend like me saying I've been blessed means something. I've truly been blessed when it comes to like the amount of time that it took for me to gain an audience is relatively short, and just cannot believe I'm at a point to where I'm sitting down and I'm literally just talking, no editing, and you guys are probably gonna watch the whole video. You know what I mean? That is insane that you guys think I'm that entertaining, and I'm very, very grateful for that. You know, 2 years ago, I was running my own business, and I was making zero money, like zero money, and I thought, fuck, you know, it's gonna be till I'm 30 till I'm doing something that I'm happy with, and 2 years later, you know, it completely flipped the script. It's great. It really is great. But thank you guys for watching, and that's how I became Boss Chud. Thank you. Really quick to add on here, I forgot one thing in terms of the backstory. Okay, so in February, I don't know, somewhere, sorry, I just said the month like an idiot. Like, I'm a fucking retard, and I can't pronounce stuff correct because I'm stupid. I'm sorry. God damn. I'm a fucking failure. Anyways, I forgot one thing. In February, still didn't say it right. I uploaded I think it was around that time. It was in the winter. Uploaded a video called I Played Black Ops 2 Zombies in 2025 or something like that. And then in that video, I talk about how gay corn is better than straight corn. That was the first moment of success for YouTube. I forgot to mention that. That was like the big moment, you know, back in the day. That was the first, sorry, you heard my dog yawn. I think it may have came through. But yeah, that was like the big first, that was my first ever big clip. That got like 1 million views. from like YouTube and not stupid ass Fortnite shit. So I forgot to mention that, but I figured I'd throw that in there. That is a big turning point in terms of YouTube. It didn't really gain me a lot of subscribers or anything. I think it got me probably gained me like 300 subscribers off of like a video that has amassed probably 50 million views in total, if not more. Um, but yeah, so that was the first big YouTube moment. I forgot to say that. But once again, thank you guys. Everything I've said in this video, very genuine. I am beyond blessed to be in the position I'm in, and it's great.